This is the wedding venue. It's cold. I was a little warm in the room. I was like, oh, I'll step outside for a little bit. First it was fine. Now I'm shivering. I don't really want anything where, I don't know. I guess like I mentioned in the post, it's just kind of wild that these last few full moons in Leo, no, last year, I'm pretty sure the new moon in Aquarius happened first. So it was already the year of the rabbit. I think this year the full moon happened, so it's still the year of the rabbit. Oh, didn't think about it that way. Hey Holly, how are you doing? I was just gonna like record and then upload, but I was like, it may be less demanding to just go live. And then it'll process on the back end, and my phone doesn't have to continue to use the internet to upload. But yeah, kind of wild. I'm experiencing things for the first time that I've never experienced, like a different level of being treated, I guess. And I was joking and texting a friend. I was like, it's setting the bar real high. Excuse me. No, in the daytime, this is like a fountain. It's actually on. It's like a little, I don't know, it was like a trek to get in here. But the first night is done. My part in the celebration is over. I was the anchor or the MC tonight. I found out like a week ago. But excuse me. Yeah, it's a lot of effort. Like I got my first pedicure. Is that the moon? No. Man, see that looks like I can see it in the table. Isn't this the moon? Or is that a light? It has like a pale moon glow. But I'm like, where is it? I don't see it up there. Where are you, moon? Hey, Eve. How's it going? Yeah. I don't know if this is like, because Pluto's officially moved into Aquarius. Maybe Pluto in Aquarius is like, this is where it's at. I'm like, well, if this is where it's at, we gonna be need to making some this is where it's at money. But yeah, anyway, I don't know. I didn't really want anything. I feel like people are like, oh, you don't take. I haven't taken many pictures at all since I've been here. My mom is taking all the pictures because I'm like so focused on not getting hit or like staying on the road or getting where we're going. Excuse me. But anyway, that'll probably be it. It'll be a short because again, I don't want to use up all the internet. Um, no profound realizations. I mean, also I've been like Groomzilla, like handling everything, and I was watching him like. I guess that's one thing. One of the things that I learned from him um, is to, in a very like mundane way, it's to have a standard, set it, expect it, enforce it, It's to like go for what you want and to get your way. Because me, I feel like I'm really quick to be like, oh, okay, like, sorry for inconveniencing you. And he's like, well, what can we do to make this work? Because I need this to happen. But beyond that, I don't know. Treat yourself in a way. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Also, tonight was the first night of the celebrations. Um, Again, like I said, my part is over, so now I get to enjoy. And we got here for us because I booked and I planned so well. I booked so far out and I planned so well. Um, it was some overnight flights. I think we actually had just the one, I guess. It was like 30 hours of travel, but our 30 hours of travel didn't start until like, because we woke up at 5:30, left at 6, got on the first shuttle at 7. The flight didn't leave until 2. 6 to 2 is 6 to 14, 8 hours, so like 38 hours. And then by the time we like landed and we got to our place and we were able to check in, not a solid 48, but at least a solid like 36, more than 36 because I just said 38. So the first day we slept from like 3 to midnight, woke up for a little bit, slept from midnight to 6. So that was like almost 7, 6:30. So, but it was like 2 something. From like 2 something to 6 something. So that's what, 12 plus 16 hours? And then it was like, oh, let's get this, let's get that, let's get all these things that I didn't bring. There was, of course, there were things that I didn't bring that I was like, I should probably bring this. And again, like I said, oh, that's actually like, that was the last full moon in Leo. Uh, that was kind of the source of our, it wasn't really, well, it kind of became an argument, sort of, a disconnect. It was just a disconnect between us. It was the different standards that we're used to, right? Because I'm like, I ain't necessarily going for the worst experience, but if it's not technology, I'm not necessarily paying for premium. I'm just like, but it's not like every experience is the best experience for him. But again, like, he invests in his experiences. And so if he does something, if he goes somewhere, he wants to have a good experience and he's willing to invest for that. And for me, it's like, I'm going to see a movie. I don't have to be in the best seat. I can have the worst seat in the theater as long as I'm not in front of the screen. And it'll still be all right. Like, it doesn't matter to me. But like, our different, that was the source, because he was like, oh, like, you know, when I invite you to stuff, I give you the best. And I'm like, you give me the best because you give you the best. You're just giving me the experience that you want. And I'm doing the same. Like, I don't need the best seat. These are pretty good seats. Like, I'm inviting you to my level of experience. But for him, it triggered up a thing where it was like, where people wouldn't reciprocate what he does. And so he would feel like used or taken advantage of. And that's something that I didn't even know until that time. I didn't really know he had like baggage. Well, I could kind of tell. And I feel like for him, he almost came off as like self-centered. But especially for me, from where I've spent most of my life, it would come across that way because I didn't consider myself at all. So, it's been nice. to have him there. I don't know what that is, but it's probably time for me to go. But yeah, last full moon was that this full moon is me being like, maybe I need to kick up my expectations. So anyway, I can't really read because I don't have my glasses on. They're right here. But thank you, Eve and Holly, for being here. I'm going to get back to the room. I have no clue what that is. Maybe they're like, there's a stranger. Maybe I used too much internet. It's been over 10 minutes. Okay, bye.